We are back with our next run. We are getting ready to go to space and then crash down very violently upon a planet because we are coming at you with our Planet Diver run. We had a fantastic bid war and we have chosen the planet Loki. So why don't we take it away?
All right, thank you very much. Before I get started doing the intro, we'll show you what Planet Diver is all about. So I'll just the game pauses when it's not in, but I've set up the intro cinematic here. So
hey, how's it going?
So it's just sound and sort of comic pages. But we see here the typical Twitch streamer in her apartment on her spaceship, getting a message about her bucket list from her robot buddy. She has wrestled aliens, flown through black holes, and ridden an asteroid. Now she wants to go diving in planets. And that's the setup, and we have Planet Diver. That's all we get. That's the whole story right there. So, hello everyone. My name is OrganMike. I am thrilled to be here running for the Trans Day of Remembrance charity marathon with the Transgender Speedrun Collective. Awesome cause, awesome group of people, and I'm looking really forward to this. And we have chosen, of the two submitted runs that I offered, we've chosen Alpha Loki. So we have this is Alpha Centauri. When you beat Alpha Centauri, the next one opens up, Alpha Calypso, and then Alpha Loki opens up. So we go here, and Alpha Loki. To give you an idea what that looks like, this is the setup comic. So this is when you finish Alpha Calypso, you know, Ms. Diver, literally her canonical last name, Diver, is hanging out on the beach, and Buddy is reminding her that no, she wants to go planet diving. And she gets a message, dangerous comet. Do not visit. So naturally, off she goes. And away we go. And this is where we end up in Alpha Loki. Now, normally what happens in this game, it's a 4-button arcade game. So I go left, right, up, down. They go left and right. They move me back and forth in lanes. So everything in the game is in nice lanes. I don't have to make little fine adjustments. It's all straight up and down in lanes. So you go left, right, up. Gives you a break, a little flip back over something that might be attacking you. And down activates your boost and speeds you up. However, Loki is in a gravitational anomaly. So actually, most of the time, we're going to be diving up through Loki. So I have to reverse my up and down controls. Okay, so this is the mission screen. This is the depth of the mission. We go 3,000 meters on this first level. We're going to go through all 25 of these levels in Alpha Loki. Remind me, this is any percent? Let me take a quick look. Yes, any percent. Good.
Yes.
I don't have to get gold on them then. Fantastic. So, because I do all gold as well as a run. So I need to go through all these levels and just complete them. There's 3 levels of completion. Each level has their own task to perform. This one I have to switch the gravity 3 times before reaching 3,000 meters. So with that all in mind, when the word dive appears on the screen, we can start the timer. So we're going to start the dive. We get a little cutscene here. And 3, 2, 1, dive! And here we go. And we get some lovely jazzy soundtracks. So what I've done immediately is boost, and then we're going to switch gravity by hitting those red warps, whatever you want to call them, red holes, black holes, gravity holes. There we go. Each of the planets has its own soundtrack, and the first one is awesome, but this one's fun too.
I'm bopping along. This is a beat.
Most of these runs, when I do them, basically, yeah, just me enjoying the music. So you can see when I hit the boost,
Hello, everybody. Sorry about that quick little snafu. We are just having a little bit of a technical issue. However, as we dive down and chase all of those gremlins out of our wires, y'all have a little bit of time to get in some donations for our unlocking our bonus game Wolfenstein tomorrow. And I know that that's really, really exciting and it's a little far away, but who doesn't want a little bit of extra marathon in our wonderful, wonderful time here together? And every single one of your donations is going to do some great good. So think about getting those donations in as we work on getting that tech back to you as soon as is possible. All of those little gremlins out of the tech machine, and we are ready to come back at you with a bit more Planet Divers. So let's get back into that.
Sure thing. Okay, so we're here on Alpha Loki, story mode, and we're gonna just dive right in, so to speak. We'll start the run again, so time can start as soon as the word dive appears on the screen. Get our little let's rock from Buddy. 2, 1, dive. All right. So, things I was starting to explain. So we got a great big heads-up display. I have to flip gravity 3 times in this level. In the other two, gravity is not a flippable thing. In the other 2 worlds, gravity is not a flippable thing, but because this comet exists in a gravitational weird spot in the universe for some reason or other, because the devs thought it would be a fun way to vary the game a bit, I guess. Anyway, of course, I don't want to switch gravity more than that, because doing it more, well, wastes time. This is a speedrun. So, my controls are left, right, boost, and dodge. So we'll move on to the second level now. I have to stay flipped, so dive upside down for 25 seconds. Those little boost pads actually move me faster than my maximum speed on my own. And I just got flipped over. I need to flip back over again as soon as I can. There we go. Those things that are circling me are gravitizers. They actually flip me over. I don't like them. So I'm going to try and kill them. They're actually surprisingly hard to kill. Ah! Ah! Weird stuff going on in the controls there. Okay. So, on the top left of my heads-up display, you will see a heart and 2 red bars. Those red bars represent my health. Every time I take a hit, one of those bars will empty out. If I take 2, if I don't have a full bar and I take a hit, Buddy will pull me out with the emergency teleporter and will end my level. Well, I didn't even see those. I can refill my health by picking up star stuff, as you see here, or by killing enemies like that. On the top right, in the blue bars, you will see my boost, which allows me to do dive attacks, which is what I'm using to kill the gravitizers. I need another gravitizer to show up, please. Oof. I also need to not run directly into the walls. There we go. So these things are actually remarkably tough to kill. But I got them, and we've accomplished our goal. Yikes! The boost fills up slowly on its own. If I ever do a dodge, if I do a break, it will fill a bar of boost. Next level, kill bomb droppers. These guys are annoying. Not those guys, these guys. That's how you have to kill them. And they bounce you, so they take your speed down. You can see under my boost, speed 1. I go up to speed 2 temporarily. Boom. Right, there we go. Now, while I'm doing an actual boost, I get surrounded by this little glow. I can actually run into things and kill them. It's slower than not, so I try to avoid it. Bounce eggs. So what's coming in behind me, instead of rocks, are these lovely eggs. And I have to bounce off them. Ah! More will be coming later, so I'll slow down and let these ones get past me. 4,000 meters is a fairly long level. There are survival levels that go longer, where you just have to get as far as you can. Well, that's the theory. Come on, I need... It's hard to tell what actually counts as a bounce for this level.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, is it feels like some of those should have been bounces, but just nope.
There we go. And I don't know how I managed to count a bounce there, so, and why I didn't count those, so I don't get it. That's only more, that's more frustrating on gold when you have to bounce 15 times. It's not too bad on this.
15, holy heck.
Some of the golds are really tough. Whoa! Lousy wall. So yeah, the boost pads move me faster than, well, it moves me at my dive speed. So my dive attack speed. Evade the moving walls. There's little monsters here, not the big moving walls we saw earlier, but these things. Whoop! I hit the wrong button. Twice. There we go. And I can farm dodges on them by coming up underneath them. And now if I go fast enough, they just attack behind me, so I don't really have to worry about them that much. You also notice things that fall will fall basically at my speed or based on my speed. So I can dive to catch up with them, but I'm not actually going to ever reach them. And there's another level done. Kill enemies. Now you notice that big laser that just shot out when I dove? Whoops. This has a buddy mod. Buddy has several pieces of equipment he can put on. This one is the laser, and it fires straight down when I dive, and they all have a downside. The downside of this one is that I can't move left or right while I'm diving. So while I'm doing a dive attack, I can't actually move left or right. So I have to be very careful about how I line my attacks up, and I can't chase enemies while I'm trying to attack them. A lot of the mods make for more interesting gameplay, some of them make for more frustrating gameplay, as you might expect. Whoa! Not nice. The levels are procedurally generated, too, which means that... Wah! Which means sometimes weird stuff happens. Ah! Try again.
That's what keeps it interesting.
Yep.
Sometimes you need that interesting part.
Yeah. I've had it happen once, where the procedural generation literally created a level that could not be completed. It actually narrowed down. It actually narrowed down too far to keep diving.
Oh, interesting.
And it's happened. Now I've been playing this game a long time. It's happened to me once. So
it's got some pretty good checks and measures in place that it doesn't happen, but when it does, it seems like it goes royally wrong.
Yeah. Well, there are some levels, like there's some preset design elements for every level. So there's some levels that get very narrow, that go down to like a single lane that you have to navigate, or a couple lanes. And this one just happened to put a turn at the same place that it narrowed down to a single lane. And I couldn't...
Oh, okay.
So I was supposed to shift lanes in a place where I couldn't shift lanes. Okay. Ah! Don't dive into the wall. I keep forgetting that I can't shift while I'm diving. Okay, maybe we'll just take this nice and easy. Get rid of that thing. Yeah, killing enemies... These guys, they don't hurt me. They can just bounce on them. The bomb they drop on the other side, on the other hand, will hurt me. Whoa! Yikes! All right. Okay, there we go. Well, there's my gold. Sometimes it just happens. What? Hit me. Yikes. Okay, come on. There's got to be an ending soon. It is not actually effective to keep diving when you're at speed 3. Because you pull back a bit when you start a dive attack. That's why the boost pads are nice, because they speed you up, put you in dive attack mode for a much longer path, or for a much longer time. So you don't actually lose time for doing a dive attack, but you don't gain any. And of course, you eventually run out of boosts that you might need to pull yourself out of a tight spot. Here we go. So this is a survival level. I need to make 4,000 meters, and it will shift us into a second biome. Each of the 3 planets has 3 biomes. Oh, maybe I'll get to the end of it before... No, there we go. So here's the hyperspace corridor. This is the only biome in the game where the computer does not, or the monitor does not follow your progress. It doesn't center your progress because you can go around the corner. All right, and once I hit 4,000 meters, I have to leave the level as quick as I can. The only way to do that is crash. Teleport constantly. So I want to teleport every 6 seconds. I think it's every... It's not every second, maybe every 3 seconds for gold. Yeah. So this is the only... Like I said, this is the one where I have to... spend the most time paying attention to where I am because the camera doesn't shift with me. Do not get hit. If I get hit 4 times, it cancels my run. This one also gives us the only music override. We get a jazzy version of Wagner's Ride of the Valkyries. Oh! Now, the hit detection on those is actually pretty generous, and they don't actually hurt you if you're underneath them. So if they push you down, you're fine. It's only if they push you up. But that's what serves as walls in this level. Or in this biome.
Mm-hmm.
Whoa! I didn't even see that there. Okay, if I get hit again, level's over. Don't want to get hit again. How far am I? Almost there. There it is. Yep. Get out of the way. All right. Next one. We're at what? Break rocks. So we're back to our other music. So specifically, it's talking about these rocks right here. These little orange circular rocks. Smash them with your face, and you break them. Now, unlike a lot of levels where your goal is to break something or kill something, the game in this particular case doesn't care how the rocks get broken. There's a lot of levels where you have to break something or kill enemies, and if you don't do it, if something else kills them, it doesn't count. So this one is a little more generous, but also it has the... you need to break 15 rocks for gold, and usually it only generates 16 or 17, if that. Now,
So
I've never
you have
seen
to get like an ivory one for gold.
Yeah, I've never seen it come up short. This one's rotating. Oh, come on. They're rotating so slowly. Oh, ooh, not nice. So yeah, first thing I do in most levels is pick up speed to speed 3. Because, I mean, it's a speedrun. I want to go fast. Two more. Yep. And one more. And there's my bronze. Gotcha. Alright, there we are. Yikes! Yeah, walls and things do affect enemies, as you can see there. Oh. Yeah, so a lot of the time when you're doing the any percent speedrun, it's accomplish the goal and then just get to the end of the level as fast as you can.
Mm-hmm.
And I mean, it's the same with the other type, the all gold speedrun too. Collect star stuff. So all this stuff that's been floating around, star stuff. You might notice I'm picking up individual pieces, but I'm not getting 1 point for them. You get more star stuff the faster you're traveling. So if you're traveling speed 2, every piece of star stuff you pick up is worth 2, and if you're traveling speed 3, every piece is worth 3. So it is better to be traveling speed 3. Oof. If you can survive it. Whoops. It's an really interesting situation where the game, because of the way star stuff works, and because you have to kill enemies to boost your health, or collect star stuff to boost your health, the game actually encourages more daredevilish play if you're hurt. Because you want to recover your health, and the only way to do that is with daredevil maneuvers. Level 13. Dive really fast. So I have to maintain a speed. And actually, I think the speed I have to maintain to get the bronze is just basically beat the level. Oh! Also, don't dive directly into the rocks. It's not good for you.
Not usually. Not good for the noodle.
Bad for the face.
Mm-hmm.
We don't want to break the face. You only get one face.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. But yeah, with these dive really fast levels, there's a few of them. A lot of the goals are repeated between the planets. So the dive really fast levels, you're just looking to maintain an average. Wah. Here we go again. So if I stay slow enough for long enough, it will, yeah, pop down. So now it's on 2. There we go, back to 3. This is a 4,000 meter level, so it's a long one. Levels
How did you end up picking up this run?
How did I end up picking this up? I picked this game up about 5 years ago in an itch bundle, an anti-racism bundle on itch.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah, there were like 1,000 games or something, and the proceeds went to a racial charity. It was about the time of the George Floyd murder, and and the protests around that. And of course, it was the pandemic, and everyone was in lockdown, so I needed something to do with myself. And then my usual speedruns are RPGs. So I needed something else that was a little different, because not everyone wants to watch me sit there and play an hour long role-playing game from the 80s, right? So anyway, I'm supposed to hug comments on this one, so I just got to spend 5 seconds close to them, and then I can speed up and just go. Anyway, but yeah, so I needed a different run, and I thought, well, I've never seen anyone run this one. In fact, I've never seen anyone play this but me. So
I've never seen this game before.
Yeah.
This is fascinating.
Yeah, it is on Steam, I believe. I don't use Steam, so I'm pretty sure it's there. But yeah, it's also still available on itch. Whip. And it's like, I grew up, oh, that's right, I actually have a goal to accomplish in this. I grew up in the 80s, so I've got like a lot of this sort of game were things that we like, obviously not with this fascinating graphics or this awesome soundtrack, but little simple arcadey type games were the sorts of things we had a lot of. So various Pac-Man conversions and clones and things like Donkey Kong, or so this fit in very nicely with things I was familiar with. Because, you know, being of a certain vintage, I don't get all these first-person shooter things, and
I played arcade games,
Yep.
as was the style at the time.
yeah. Oh yeah, proud parent moment. Yesterday, I was at the pinball arcade with my daughter, and she scored 200 million points on the Godzilla pinball machine.
Yo, good for her.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
8 years old. Everything
That's
felt
amazing.
right. Yeah.
You know you're doing something right as a parent when you get that kind of a score at 8 years old.
Yeah. Oh, and she's not. I mean, she's. I shouldn't say that. She is quite the gamer. She plays things that I don't though, because she's got her. She does Minecraft, and I never got into Minecraft, and she has things like Human Fall Flat and other various things. But she's interested in speedrunning too, and has done runs with me.
Oh, that's so sweet.
So here we've got another buddy mod. This is the Contra mod. It's got 2 lasers, and again, I still can't move side to side. And I have to actually use the lasers to kill these things. Oh, I thought I was going to make it around that. Obviously, I was not. Whoa. Sometimes the lighter colored rocks hide in the background. And again, with the sort of motion blur that happens, because this is a high-speed game, and my eyes are not what they once were. Because again, I am old. Sometimes I just miss those blue rocks in this background. And yeah, this is a short level. That's okay. On to the next. Only got one more mod to go through. 3 levels with buddy mods in each world. Yeah, we got our next survival level. All we have to do is get to 4,000 meters. I think the gold on this one is 8,000, or is it 7? But this will take us into the final biome of this planet, and by extension of the game, which is the abandoned space station. And it is the least fun biome. It's so, it's the most dangerous place, and the, here we go. Oh, hello. The things that hang out here, don't like me. So we've got this hand that will chase us. We've got our little equivalent of seagulls in the other levels. I don't know why the little bots that patrol back and forth scream like bats, but okay. Okay, and we're out. We made our spot. The hand will chase us and then charge past us. And then, of course, there's the late... Oh, I hit the wrong button. I hit retry. Exit? I hit R instead of... Now I have to remember what level that is. That is... Yep, there we are. Next one. Brawling Gawkers. Do not kill. There's always a do not kill level. This one can be really tough, though. Again, it doesn't care... It only cares if I do the killing. So if I persuade, say, these eggs to crash into the robots, we're all good.
Okay.
Yeah. Or if the hands smash themselves on the walls. One thing is it's disabled because of the speed run, but before every scene or before every level, there's a short scene of the diver and Buddy having a conversation. Usually a very snappy one. Buddy is sassy as all heck. And in this one, we don't kill it gives us a little bit of lore. We don't kill the bots in this level because Buddy wants to talk with them and see if he can find out why they're attacking us. So this is fruitless. It doesn't actually get you anywhere. Also, as much as the lore says do not kill the bots, it also includes the gravitizers. I can't kill them, or it counts against me. Combo the dash pads. This level is just fun to load up once in a while. Because here we go. I want to hit as many of these dash pads without stopping the dash attack as I can. Oh, we ran out of dash attack. It's okay. Yeah, just go through these. I love when the hands hit the dash pad and they just go screaming down, on fire. Yeah. So yeah, that's just a fun level. There's some that are just a lot of fun. Lure them into the holes. So those black holes were the little teleporters. I'm supposed to lure robots into those. Like this guy, for example. The problem is I don't know where the next hole is. Ah! I wasn't expecting them to do that either. There's one. Sometimes they're kind enough to have one of those little patrolling bots go back and forth in front of one of the holes and just give me a point. But usually I gotta try and figure out a way to get one of these guys in there. And we're gonna slow down and let the eggs go past so that I don't have to deal with them killing the things I want to lure into holes. Oh, I've got something else hit up. There it is. Like I said, sometimes it just puts one of those little patrol bots right by one of the black holes and just gives me a point for it. So. Every planet has a chaser type enemy too. They're slightly different in each planet. The hands are the most obnoxious. And we're clear. All right. Next. Collecting star stuff. Yep. So a lot of the time, things like that, the crushing walls, they'll attack behind me if I'm going full speed, but the big walls will hit me right in the middle. The little ones, they'll get behind me. Whee. Oh, come off it. I was diving. You can tell I'm a real gamer because I blame the game for all my problems. It's never me.
That's how you know that you are a gamer and a speedrunner. It's never anything that we do. It's always the game. Yeah.
It's RNG. It's, oh, I didn't have enough. Yeah, failure. Try again. That's one of the ways I knew I had a gamer for a kid. We do have a Switch, and I heard her in the room. We got the Switch online. I showed her how to put Tetris on there, and I heard her in the other room. She was doing pretty well, and then she said, "Oh, I lost because I got the wrong pieces." Oh yeah, I got a gamer. Okay.
That's so fantastic.
There we go. Made my 250. Whoa. And we're clear. Alright. Next level. Move left or right every 3 seconds. I can actually bounce off the wall. That's fine. Oh, except I gotta watch for those little divots. So yeah, if you're prone to motion sickness, this one might be one you want to look away from, because I am going to be shaking the screen back and forth a little bit. Because I find it's easier just to keep moving rather than try and time it. Yet! Ah! Got hit by a patrol bot. Also, I'm used to trying to go for gold on this, and I have to move every second then.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But again, it's easier just to keep... I was going to say, it's easier just to keep moving rather than trying, okay, count 1, 2, 3... Yeah.
I was gonna say, it's interesting how much you can like develop strats when you run two similar categories, and just sometimes it just makes more sense to continue to run the gold strat because, well, then I don't have to think as much.
Yep.
And I'm speedrunning. I don't have the brain power to be thinking while I'm speedrunning.
And listening to this awesome soundtrack. There we go.
That's the other one, is when you got some bops going in your head, it's also impossible to think.
So now Buddy has come around to our way of thinking, and we just have to kill the robots now. There's a few of these kill things levels. There's one in Alpha Calypso that's just kill everything, and it gives you one of my favorite Buddy mods, which just puts you in constant dive attack mode. So you just smash through all these sea creatures. It's fun.
Oh, that sounds like a lot of fun.
Yeah. All this game is very good, and it's so bite-sized too. And every so often, if I'm feeling like I want to practice something, I can just open it up and play a level or two. Or
I was actually going to ask that. Is there any like I mean, you said that there are not a lot of people running this game. Do you ever find people running ILs or anything like that?
I mean, there's no reason not to, but I'm the only one that runs it as far as I know. So
God, I'm the only one who runs Cult of the Lamb Marriage %, so I feel that deep in my soul.
There you go. Hey, here is our third last level, our second last survival level, and our last buddy mod level. So you can see we've got 1 extra level of health and 1 extra level of boost. The downside is that we are not able to keep any star stuff we collect. And star stuff is what you use as currency in the hub to buy new mods or suits to use. I'm not using the default suit, by the way. I'm using the rainbow suit. 2 reasons. Because it's cool. And also, it leaves that nice trail behind, which makes it easier for me to tell where I actually am. The suits don't affect gameplay at all. But I guess you could argue that one is an effect on gameplay, because it does leave that trail behind. None of the other suits do that. I guess I could also mention how I'm controlling. It can use either WASD or the arrow keys, and I use both actually. I literally use both at the same time. I've got my left hand on the S key to do my boosts, and I've got my right hand on the arrows to do my left, right, and dodge. And I do switch my fingers around when I get gravity reversed on me. So I'll switch my left hand to be sitting on the S key and my right hand to be sitting on down instead of up.
Yeah.
The other thing is once in a very rare while, whoops, don't bounce into the walls, it becomes worthwhile. I don't know why I'm still going. This is survival level. I'm well past where I need to be. Once in a while, it's worthwhile for me to go really quickly left or right, and then I can use both fingers to do that. So here we have a boss. Level 24 of each planet, there's a boss. And this is Lord Loki, and you can see him lurking in the background. He's going to shoot at me. Like so. So I want to travel at speed 3, because there's these things. I don't want to get hit. To get the gold, you have to beat Lord Loki without getting hit. That includes running into the walls, getting shot by his laser. So he shoots 3 slow lasers. I'm not sure how that worked, but alright. Shoots 3 slow lasers, now he's shooting 5 fast ones, and the faster ones occupy 2 lanes. Whoa! Again, not sure what happened there. Okay. Well, alright, let's try this again. So there's always a little introductory scene, about 5 seconds worth. Yeah, there we go. Switch over. And here's Lord Loki in the background. Yeah, he'll shoot. With each of the bosses, you get a little introductory scene, usually some sort of peril that comes up, and then the boss emerges. Lord Loki, actually, we don't fight him in the caverns. We fight him in the hyperspace corridor. But we have to get there first. But this is how challenging the abandoned space station is. You know, you fight the giant spider. You fight the Spider Queen in the spider's lair, which is the 3rd biome. You fight the Archon eel in the deep ocean, which is the 3rd biome. We don't even see the 3rd biome here. So there's Lord Loki. He's a big eye. Those red bursts he fires can be attacked. They will hurt us if I hit them, but I can attack through them. So we have to get to the top where there's the gravity reversers. And then I've got to come back out and down and poke him in the eye. Like I'm a stooge. There we go. 1 hit. Oh! You'd think after having done this a couple 100 times I'd get used to that pattern, but for whatever reason. And then we charge up and do it again. Oh! I don't know what happened there. My brain just shut off for a second. Switch. And I want to get my health back, so it's nice they provide you star stuff on the way. And we'll just poke him in the eye. Poke him in the eye, thank you. I want to get away from him as fast as I can. If I'm traveling at speed 3, I'm slowly gaining speed, either away from him or towards him, depending on which way I'm facing. Speed 2, I'm matching speed with him, and at speed 1, he's actually either getting closer to me or getting away from me, whichever, depending on which way I'm facing. So I can burn right through those. But poke in the eye, and that's it for Lord Loki. And then they give us a little bonus area here where we can collect a lot of star stuff. And then the one final level to go. Time will be when I finish this level, when I reach 6,000 meters and exit the level by getting myself killed. So the final level of each world is a multi-biome survival level. So you got to get 6, 8, or 10,000 meters down. And it will randomly select the next biome after a while. So one of the other two biomes will come up in a little bit. I usually try and stay ahead of the eggs that follow me from the start of this level. Usually... Oh, we got flipped over. Oof. Shot very quickly, thank you. There we go, and we're going to the abandoned space station. Alright. What's coming? Me running into a hand. Okay. Alright, we should be getting close. I don't want to say it's... I don't want to say we got this!
Yep, no, I know that feeling.
Yeah. 600 meters to go, 500. I'm out of boost is the problem. There we go. We'll take a moment to regain my safety here. And that's 600, and when I close out, it will be time. Time. And we get a little... Thank you. Yeah. And we get a nice little ending cutscene. Escape. That's it. I'm done. You've got mail. Because Ms. Diver is a streamer. And a YouTuber. Or whatever the futuristic equivalent of YouTube is. And her planet dives have resulted in going viral, so... yeah, that's Planet Diver. 3 planets. You got a sort of cave biome, or a cave planet, a water planet, and then this weird comet. And there's lots of little fun things. You can talk to Buddy out here. You can talk to that thing. Yeah. There's all sorts of weird things you can do. There's an arcade mode, which is after you beat Loki, you can open this up. Well, there's an arcade mode for every planet, but you can choose which biomes out of the 9 possible biomes, your music choices, bosses, you can adjust how often enemies are generated, how often bosses show up, weird events, all sorts of things. So you can, this game is literally limitless. It's a lot of fun. It's really just fun. It's got some frustrating moments. Some of the levels just feel like there's levels where it will generate literally impossible to get gold. Or there's that one time, like I said, it narrowed down past where I could actually survive. But yeah, it's a really fun game. I think it really deserves a little more love out there. I think it's 10 years old now, but it's definitely worthwhile. So yeah, I hope
amazing run. Do you have any shout-outs that you would like to do?
The Trans Speedrun Collective, obviously, you guys are doing great work. To myself, I guess I could shout myself out. You can find me.
That's always good.
Yeah, you can find me once in a while playing this. I'm OrganMike on Twitch. I'm also on YouTube, kind of. I just never really do anything there. And most of the time, I'm playing old role-playing games. So, but once in a while, I break it up with this thing or with something else a little more active. And yeah, I just love speedrunning. I love the speedrunning community, and y'all deserve to shout yourselves out. So yeah. So thanks for having me. Thanks for hosting for me, and thanks for giving me a chance to show this little fluff piece off. It's so much fun.
This was an amazing run. Honestly, I'm probably going to have to pick this up because I had not seen this before, but it was absolutely amazing. And again, thank you so much for showing it to us.
Well, thanks for having me.
We'll be back in a few minutes, everybody. We're just going to take a quick break. So stretch your legs, grab some hydration, and we'll see y'all shortly. Hello, everybody, and welcome back. That was an amazing run that we just got through of Planet Diver, and I know I was amazed to watch it, and I'm absolutely going to have to pick that up for myself. But I just wanted to say thank y'all for the amazing time that we spent here together today. We raised so much money, and while we still have one more run coming up for you with our amazing Super Mario Odyssey, which we upgraded to Kaizo percent, this will be my last run of the day for y'all. So I am going to be handing y'all over to Starwind, who was our opening runner. But before I do that, I just want to remind everybody that you are amazing, you are awesome, and you are valid. No matter what your brainworms or the rest of the world tells you, you are valid. And thank you so much for taking care and taking up the space that you do. I really hope that y'all continue to stick around and that we continue to raise awesome money for the charity that we are doing and uplifting these amazing voices in this time where we need to do so. I hope to see y'all soon, and we will be back with some more speedruns very shortly.